In the unfolding saga of global geopolitics, a bitter conflict is flaring once more between Israel and Hamas. This recent round of violence brings along a grim undertone, with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declaring a state of war and promising retribution like never before. To understand the current scenario, we must journey back in time and trace the series of events that have led to this point. The year is 2021, May 12th. The tension escalates as Israel eliminates a Hamas commander, intensifying its airstrikes in Gaza. In response, Palestinian militants retaliate, firing rockets into Israel. The death toll begins to rise, with 65 in Gaza and 6 in Israel. Despite the mounting casualties, Netanyahu vows to escalate the attacks. Fast forward to July 27, 2022. Israel accuses Hamas of a deeply unsettling strategy, hiding weapons depots near civilian buildings. The accused sites include a school, a Pepsi factory, a hospital, and a university. Yet Hamas dismisses these accusations as fabrications, warning of potential further crimes against civilians. Meanwhile, Israel's defense minister labels this as a crime against humanity, pledging to defend Israel's citizens. Now, we arrive at the present day, October 7, 2023. The situation has drastically deteriorated. In response to a wave of attacks from Hamas, Netanyahu declares a state of war, mobilizing Israeli forces to strike back. Fighter jets launch attacks on Gaza, targeting Hamas sites. The Palestinian Health Ministry reports a rising death toll, around 200 Palestinians and 70 Israelis. While Israel retaliates, the world watches on, anxious and uncertain. In the grand scheme of things, the Israel-Hamas conflict is a complex and long-standing issue, with roots entangled in decades of political, religious, and territorial disputes. It's a cycle of violence that seems to spin without end, each round bringing more devastation than the last. This recent conflict, marked by Netanyahu's declaration of war and the rising death toll, is yet another grim chapter in this ongoing saga. With both sides entrenched in their positions and willing to pay a heavy price for their cause, the path to peace seems dauntingly elusive. As the world watches this conflict unfold, one can only hope for a resolution that brings lasting peace and stability to the region.